Hi, welcome to God of War. I went ahead and broadcasted first night. Um, Played through the story. Now I'm going to do a walkthrough, my own walkthrough. And this is on challenging. This is not on balanced or easy. It's on challenging. So it's on hard. I may decide to change that idea later, depending on stuff. But I'm going to basically show you God of War. This game's great. I give it a 10 out of 10. The nudity is 0. There's only literally two sentences of combined cuss words, so they're not like, it's like cuss words that, a certain individual in this game cusses like a few times. Total, all of the times that I heard him cuss is like 2 sentences. And that's maybe like 12 words, 14 words. The story is great, and we'll about to dive into it. Here we go. I love the traditional use of this axe.
Found some.
Get in the boat, boy.
You can see the regret.
Still want me to tie it to the boat?
Boy. That is enough.
Father,
What?
did something change? The forest feels different now.
Everything is different, boy. Try not to dwell on it.
Yes, sir. Huh.
That was the last.
Oh, there do I see my mother. Oh, there do I see my father. Oh, there do they call to me. 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 She's ready.
Find your way home. You are free.
I'm sorry.
Squeeze. This knife. It was hers. Now it is yours. She taught you to hunt.
She knew.
Show me.
Now?
Now.
What are we hunting?
You are hunting deer.
Which way?
In the direction of deer.
Okay,
Well, thank everybody.
this way.
Wait, come on. Up. Up. Come on, old man. Up.
Father?
Lay down.
Why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive the journey.
Lay down.
Then
There
we
you
leave
go.
for the mountain?
Depends on you. Hunt. What did you find?
Tracks. Not deer, though. I'll keep looking.
This is actually pretty awesome. There's some silver on the way. There
More
we go.
tracks?
Yeah, but they're too round. Could be a wild boar.
Good.
Oh! Now what?
This way, boy.
I'm just gonna say this kid's got hops.
Oh. Wait, deer tracks. They're fresh. This way. Ah! Found it!
Slow down, boy.
Sorry.
You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, Father.
I love the father and son relationship. He went from wonder.
He broke our bridge. How are we gonna get across?
Step aside.
I love this axe so much.
Wow.
Go.
Oh. What happened here? There it is!
Hold! What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. Find it. Find it.
My bow!
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
Father! Love you!
Ooh.
Right foot!
Okay. Yeah, this is not normal. Was that 4 hits? That means I'm gonna be very careful with this fight that I'm gonna have to go against pretty soon.
My bow!
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
Draugr. They've never come this close to our woods before.
Keep moving.
Ooh.
Should we be in here?
I've never discovered this chest, even in my first run through. That's cool. Yeah, those apples really help.
I'll scout ahead. Up there! You went in the old temple. But Mom told me never to go in there.
We do what we please, boy. No excuses.
Look. Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer. I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. She never wanted to take me. Why now?
It was her wish. And it was time.
Okay. Something's gotta open that gate. It's open. You froze it in place. Clever.
Well, look at that.
Atreus, to me.
You didn't mean to do that, did you? So... Where are you going? I think he's this way.
I'll just nonchalantly punch through wood.
Father, look.
Wait for my mark. Relax. Do not think of it as an animal. It is simply a target. Clear your mind. Exhale and release.
I got it.
Good.
It's still alive.
Your knife. No. Finish what you started.
I can't.
See, I like how there's respect for the hunt.
We're gonna fight that?
We have no choice.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, just tell me when to shoot.
gosh. Ooh, 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 ow, ow.
Get control of yourself, boy.
Kill it! Watch out,
Boy.
Think I'm afraid of you! You're nothing to me!
Boy, look at me. Look at me, boy. Boy, look at me.
We did it.
You are not ready.
What? Are you serious? I found the deer. I proved myself. How am I not ready?
We are going home.
I haven't been sick in a long time. I can do this.
You are not ready.
I am ready.
Do not speak again.
The path home is this way.
Pay attention to that door. You'll need to come back toward that door in the end.
told you something different about the Force.
I told you not to speak.
Gonna need something for that.
But why would a fire troll burn Mother's garden? And since when are Draugrs so close to the house? And what was that frozen thing that attacked us?
I do not know. Now be silent. We are almost home. Inside, boy.
You know, look at it from his point of view too. I mean, that kid's like, man, this is tough. But also at the same time, you gotta realize Kratos lost a family once. And it's essentially training a kid, like 9, 10 years of age. To take care of himself.
You lost control.
That thing was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry in a fight.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control it, use it. You clearly cannot. When you...
I haven't been sick in a long time. I'm better now.
Fine. Come on then.
You want me to hit you?
I want you to try.
Ow! What are you...
Try again.
Why are you doing that?
Too slow. Try again.
Cut it out!
Weak. Again. Again.
Stop it!
Again! Your anger. You can get lost in it. The path ahead is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
What was that?
Quiet.
Come on out! There's no use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? Do you know him?
More importantly, I know what you are.
Boy, beneath the floor. Now.
But you told me never to go down there. Who is that?
I do not know.
What's he talking about?
I do not know. Get in.
Just tell me what I want to know. No need for this to get bloody. I thought you'd be bigger. But you're definitely the one. Long way from home, aren't you?
What do you want?
Oh, you already know the answer to that.
Whatever it is you seek, I do not have it. You should move on.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us, so much smarter. And yet you hide out here in the woods, like a coward.
not want this fight.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Leave my home.
You are going to have to kill me for that to happen.
I warned you.
Finally.
You would not listen.
Fine. My turn.
This dude's annoying.
Incredibly disappointing.
Remember that punch you?
Come
Again?
on, then.
Well, take.
Is that it? Forget how to use a shield? Are you even trying? Tell me what I want. Pain stops real simple. Why are there two beds in
Yeah, get it, get it. Okay.
Struck a nerve, did I?
You were annoying. Very.
Who are you hiding? Slow and old. You should never have come to Midgard. So, care to try again?
You talk too much.
You won't talk? Fine. Maybe whoever it is you've got stashed in that house will. fine. Let's find out.
You talk too much, midget.
For me. What are you hiding? You are a fool. I don't have time for this.
Up for a fist.
This one, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I love that part. Punch him, you fat head. He's irritating. I hate that boss. They just... This psychopathic... That skinny, talks too much.
Leaving so soon? When Odin sent me here, I just needed answers, but you had to act all proud. Throw whatever you have at me. I'll keep coming. That old body will give out. But before I end this, I want you to know one thing. I can't feel any of this. You've seen it with your own eyes. You can't hurt me. Nothing can. This fight is pointless. Your struggle is pointless. It didn't have to be this way. Pathetic. You can't win. I feel nothing. But you feel everything, yet you keep trying. I'm not my brother. And if you'd given me what I wanted, it wouldn't have ended this way. But no. Let's finish this. would finally make me feel something, but you can't.
Well, you're not feeling anything now. That's for sure.
Was he? He knew me. Did he know my past? How did they find me after all this time? Faye, what do I do? Our son is not ready to carry your ashes to the top of the mountain. And neither am I. I do not know how to do this without you. But we cannot stay here. Boy.
There was so much. I thought. You're all right.
I am all right. Come. Gather your things. We are leaving.
Thought I wasn't ready.
You are not. We have no choice now. Prove me wrong.
Yes, sir. The mountain. It's gonna be a long trip.
Yes, but an important one.
Whoa. How did this happen?
Go!
Who was he?
I do not know.
What did he want with us? We're nobodies. Did you kill him?
I did what had to be done.
Could have died. Never leave me alone again, all right?
All right. Up.
You've had...
We
animals to kill people before having their food. You're used to it. They're supposed to be dead. But people, they're trying to survive
close
too.
your heart to it. On our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature.
That's weird.
Close your heart to their desperation. Close your heart to their suffering. Do not allow yourself to feel for them. They will not feel for you.
I understand. Has this been here all this time? Why don't you help me up there? I can get a better look. Good idea!
So, after I get up there, I will cut this vid short for today. Do it chapter by chapter, so we're not doing too much. And that's pretty much one. I mean, you can pretty much fight that fight however you want. You saw I was using a combination of the axe and fists. I just like the whole fists to fist. I mean, as you go through the story, you'll be able to get more moves and stuff with your shield and all of this and that. I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't seen it, but for a basic walkthrough, I mean, you want to block his blows at the right moment, or else if you don't, and he does a strong attack, he'll break your shield, as you saw he did me a couple times, and you'll stagger instead of him. What you want to get is that combo where you hit him in the shield and the throat, because then that sends him flying. And also when he goes for that ice punch, you're going to want to be blocking, and you're going to want to press R2. As you saw when I tried doing that before, he did the whole ice punch thing and hit my shield, and it was ding ding and pushing me back. But if you have the axe, right, and you have it wielded, and you have to have it in your hand, you pretty much, you block, and then you press R2. And that'll send him flying. And it'll do damage to him. So, depending what difficulty, I mean, I actually think that everybody should play through this normally at first, because you have those crazy people that'll just play through it before on hard, and that's great and all, but let me tell you something. There's 8 bosses for, I wouldn't even call it a side mission. I mean, I wouldn't even call them minor bosses either, because these things are no joke. They're really critical of the story. That's why I'm using cryptic language. There's 8 of them. For those that have played the game, they know what I'm talking about, because there's only 8 things that you would ever hunt down. It's like kind of fight to save sort of thing. My tips to those that are struggling on those, if you come by my video and you've already beaten up past this, my tips to you: watch their movements, because you'll notice a pattern on how or when are they going to do things. Sometimes it'll be confusing, but watch. It may take you a couple of times, but once you get their fighting style down, it'll be easier on the next ones and the next ones. What you don't want happening, you don't want to ever come across enemies that are purple, especially these enemies. If their health bar is purple, that's a warning. This game kind of warns you that your gear is not high enough. So it's kind of like in Destiny 2, they either have swords next to their name or skulls. Skulls, literally, they'll one-hit you. So, my advice, again, this game is an MMORPG type game, because it heavily revolves around loot and gear, and over time you'll figure out the best loot situations
Yes, sir.
to get, and different armor sets for different builds. As if you look, see the stats to the right of the screen. Defense is at 7, variables throughout the thing. You can choose which way you want to build. I would recommend that you always have strength and vitality and defense in any one of those builds, because those are like the 3 most important. Strength is how hard you're hitting your enemy. Health is, of course, health. That is extremely important. And on top of that, your defense, how much you can take. Those three I would actually recommend for every build. If you're wanting to go for attack build, attack and defense. If you want to put a few towards vitality and cooldowns so you can use your alts a little bit more, you'll see what I'm talking about. These little nodes on the side of the screen aren't there just for show or for, they're there for runes, and they give you special abilities with Leviathan Axe, and for those people later in the game, a certain thing that everybody remembers. I'm not gonna spoil it. That cutscene just says a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna show you my character that I'm actually kind of proud of.
That hanging bucket. An offering cask? Mother said Odin's disciples filled them with gifts and hanged them where thieves can't reach them. That one looked really old. What is? Worshipping the gods?
The gods care nothing for them. Men should not pray to monsters.
Let's camp there for a moment. Men should not pray to monsters. The Bible talks about a whole lot of things, especially, when David was praying, the angel said it was prevented from coming to you by the prince of Persia. The demon, pretty much. There is spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. And I absolutely believe that a lot of these demons manifest themselves as these legends. Zeus, Poseidon, all of them. What better way to deceive and confuse humanity by let's throw a bunch of gods in the mix. But the truth, the way to life, Jesus, kind of set the record straight when he came and rose again. Let me just tell you this. Jesus was here. He fed 5,000 people this is one of my, outside of the resurrection, one of my most favorite miracles is when he fed the 2 fish and the 5 loaves of bread, or vice versa. I might have it. No, I think it's 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. It was a kid's meal. A small kid, obviously. It was his lunch. So you got to think those fish are pretty small, and those loaves of bread are small. He fed 5,000 people with it. He gave thanks and broke bread. Enough for 12 basketfuls over. And that was just everything. Enough for them to have their fill. Fish and bread. High protein, meat, it's lean, also bread. But they ate their fill and they were full. So they ate to their fill, the max they could eat. I'm stuffed. Everybody's gotten there. If you think about it, if I were to break, if God were to bless an entire family with a meager and they were to eat to their fill and they still have some left over, I've heard stories like that from my coworkers when I used to work in Walmart. But it's amazing to think that when Jesus broke the bread and gave thanks, he was literally splitting atoms apart and duplicating them. The cells, the molecule, all of that. He was recreating at a cellular level. If you absolutely think about it, he split it and kept splitting. Kept breaking. You gotta think, he gave thanks, broke bread, kept, handing it out, breaking, handing it out, breaking, and you would have to have control over the cells themselves, the atoms, the smallest structures in the universe, to do that and feed 5,000 people with a little kid's lunch. So this is a fictional story, right? I mean, we get that. Kratos doesn't exist. Maybe inspired by some character. Every game is inspired by something. Just like every comic book, like, you know, the relationship between Hulk and Banner. Me and my friend Jose are working on it. You know, all this is inspired by something, so take your pick. But he says the God, don't pray to monsters. You know, people bring up all the time, oh, look at how hateful God is. I mean, he destroyed the city of Sodom and Gomorrah. Many people died. And it's like, people pray for God to bring justice all the time. If God is so good, why does he allow evil in the world? He's long-suffering is the answer to that. He's long-suffering. Wishes that not all would perish, that all would come to the knowledge that Jesus Christ is Lord and his Son and his Savior. And essentially, Jesus is God. So, I mean, honestly, they ask, why does God allow these things? Well, Jesus allows all of these things because he's long-suffering. He gave the city of Sodom and Gomorrah hundreds and hundreds of years to repent. I mean, he gave them generations. He gave generations for them to not follow the way of their formers and follow him. So it wasn't just like he gave few. No, he gave a lot. And then judgment. I mean, he's holy. He's impartial when he shows judgment. So, I mean, people get mad at that, and it's like, he's not a monster. He's perfect. He's loving. He's kind. He's faithful. I mean, throughout the Bible. I mean, look at Israel. Israel is his people. And they were doing things constantly. If you look at the story of the Old Testament, they were the ones that were getting in trouble all the time. I mean, forget the nations around them. Forget Sodom and Gomorrah. Look at Israel. I mean, they knew who he was. They knew his goodness. They knew his... And look how faithful he was. Why? He had a plan. He was coming to die for us. Jesus chose to come. No one forced him. He chose to take all of sin, all for all time, and die for it. Pay it all. So, literally, people are dying because they do not believe and going to hell in Jesus Christ as the Son of God. And because he said, unless you believe I am he, you will not see eternal life, or something like that. He's claimed to be God. I mean, if you look at Jesus and what he says, either A, he's crazy, like, I'm talking like a bat out of hell crazy, like there's no nutter bag, freaking, I mean, no creaky old, freaky little chair that he could sit in at some crazy house that would just kind of describe how crazy he is. Or he's telling the truth. And honestly, after my mission trip in Israel, he's telling the truth. I mean, the Bible's true, all of it. I mean, it's... So now I sit in my problems in life. You know, we all have problems. Wonder, why should I pray to God? What has he done for me? The Bible says he sends rain on the righteous and unrighteous. So I would also like to think if he gives us rain, water, righteous, he's long-suffering. Look at the last kind of... Maybe a stranger held open a door for you when you were, like, having a rough day. Today was having a rough day, and this lady, I came home, spilled my soda, and in my car, my new car. So I've got to take soap and water out pretty soon and go clean it up. I soaked it, I got everything out. But now that it's gotten there, I got to take soap and water and scrub my vehicle so it doesn't become sticky. Because I just got this new vehicle that God gave me literally for free. I mean, the story behind it's crazy. Because it's like, I'm still like, it's like I'm living in a fairy tale. I still don't believe that I have a car sitting in my front yard. After every YouTube video, I'm I'm gonna leave a little snippet, a little something to think about to go along with it. Kratos said, "Don't pray to monsters." People say, "Why would I pray to a monster?" People call God a monster all the time. I hear it all the time. This lady at 7-Eleven came back and said, "I spilled my soda." And when I got home, in my car, she saw that she had marked it, same mark, and then she was like, "Go inside and get some." I was like, "Wait, what?" She said, "Go inside and get yourself a soda." And I was like, "What, for pay for it?" No, she said, "For free." And I was like, "No, it's fine. I can pay for it." And I thought later, God was trying to help me out. There's at one point, God told me, using a song and I think Bible verses, I don't know, combination of things. Let's just say that, that he would, I would see his hand in everything. He was trying to help me save some money, be it $1, because I'm struggling to control my finances and be financially responsible. I'm struggling in that area, along with anger and another area, and food, and probably more if I really think about it. And I know him. When men failed me, God didn't. When men never answered me, or I was forsaken by earthly fathers and father figures and disappointed by men over and over, he's answered my prayer immediately. When I got that this free vehicle, I prayed over my food one day. God, I don't know what's going to happen. Pretty much. Praying over my food. Let your will be done with my vehicle. I don't know. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know left, right. I don't know where I was going to get a vehicle. After I was done praying, I look up and see my phone has a few messages. Brother in Christ in church. "Hey, I got a free car with no strings attached. You interested?" That's one. Another one was at work, at Walmart, overnights. I was struggling with pride, anger, jealousy, strife, just a bunch of crap. And it was inside my heart, and I was praying for God to take it away. Please take it away. Please take it away. And I felt this hand sweep across my chest. Immediately, I felt this hand sweep across my chest, and I like feeling somebody, and I know who somebody was. I felt God pull it out of my chest. I don't know how to describe it. I could tell you that I felt it leaving my heart as the sweeping motions of the fingers across my chest, and it was pulling it out. So, pride, anger went away, and either oops. So yeah. So there's a little bit of encouragement. You letting Allie outside? So he's amazing. He really is. Cares about the individual details of your life. Never forget that.
Up there. See it?
Up where? Okay, I'm gonna try this again. What the heck are you looking at, kid?
Look up there.
Hmm? I'm looking. I really don't see. Is that it? No. Let's see. Let's see what you're talking about.
Father, will we see others on the road?
Yes.
Friendly?
No.
They'll try and rob us?
Possibly. Yes.
Oh.
Kratos really doesn't trust anybody. I mean, now that I think about it. Is that it right there? I think that's it. Hold on a second. I see what this kid is talking about. But is there any way for me not to go on this cutscene?
Look. All this time, there's been a protection stave around our entire woods. But the stave's broken there. Did you cut those down?
She hand-marked the tree she wished used for her pyre.
Why'd she do that?
Come. No looking back now.
So... confused.
So, how long will it take to get to the mountain?
I do not know.
Before winter falls?
I do not know.
Okay, okay.
If you want to help, distract them. Whoever is not my focus should be yours, but only when safe to do so.
I can do that.
Boy.
Sir. There's a Yetnar settlement ahead.
Yetnar.
Giants.
You can read the writing.
Some. Just the language his mother knew. But they're all sort of connected, so sometimes I can feel my way through stuff I shouldn't know. You know? Anything else?
Space your shots. Speed costs accuracy.
Got it.
Okay. It is time to manually save. On load. It's not good. This is my character now. So when I did my last broadcast, which was an hour and some odd minutes, didn't broadcast at all. Just want to experience the story for myself before I decide to do a kind of comprehensive walkthrough and stuff like that. So, character, see my axe. This is why I say it's an MMO. Is your weapon changes as you upgrade it. You might even see that right there, the point at the end. I'm not going to say what it is, but some stuff you can do with it. It's probably too late to say that You should probably recognize it. Blades of Chaos. Yes, you do get them at some point in the story. I'm not gonna tell you when, not gonna tell you what, not gonna tell you how. Find that out for yourself. But you're not getting those. Here's some of the stuff you can do with this. L1, R1. L1, R2. This slows down time for 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds. Slows down your enemies, not time, but yeah, I guess it slows down time. So, where I said I'm going for a strength and defense and vitality are my highest. My fourth is runic and luck, right? And then after that's cooldown. My cooldowns are just fast enough that I need them when I need them to use it the most. I would like to get them a little faster, but I have all kinds of sets of armor. I have epic weapons that help with certain things. Decrease other things. I have to get a new TV soon, pretty soon. Yeah. Let's see, let's go to sockets. Heart of the Valerie. Eye of the Chosen. Mark of the Element. It's still great. My health is just lower. But that changed when I... See, I need to choose do things. No. Let's say if I want my cooldown to be faster, I could just go with that. So now it's more balanced, right? And this is another set of armor I can have. Or I can go back to this, which obviously you see the perks. 31 health. I'm obviously going to go with this for most boss battles because it is the best piece of armor I have for my playing style somewhat. I have no epic gear for this, so that's going to have to stay. I have Waist Guard of the Valkyrie. Sockets. I can maybe I want to do more runic. Yes. Maybe I want to do more defense. Maybe I want to do more vitality and luck. I don't know. It just depends on what you want to do. I have a lot of legendary stuff. These are all greens. Talismans. This has a socket. My son has stuff. as you can see, I gotta reach certain peaks. Shield certain peaks. There's this Blade of Chaos, and there's the bow. That is great. Pretty sure let me show you to you in action. Hold on. What's this? Realm Tear. And then I gotta get off because it's 11:33 and I would like to watch a movie. You guys are pretty far to bed. Cat, quit it. Stop teasing the rabbit. White Fang. White Fang. White Fang. You're freaking me out there, dude. Quit it. You okay? Holy.
Wow.
White Fang. White Fang. You okay? Hey, you okay? Yeah? Come here. Come here. Are you just tired? It's a good boy. So I'm supposed to find an ancient over here. Ah. Let's say hello. In a rude way. I got there, boy. How rude. Dude.
This is the last one.
Now, fun time.
That was a long one.
One of the moves I can do with this. Watch. See, and then all I have to do is aim, and I can either call it back quick or heavy. Very useful. And yeah, those are my weapons. That's what it looks like when it's not max upgrade yet. It's not even close. I don't know what it's like when it's max upgraded, but I'm getting there. This is my experimental account. So, I also needed to come back on this so I could manual save this. That's weird. Well, anyways, you guys have a good night. I may do another one tomorrow. No, I'm pretty busy tomorrow, so get off work at noon, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I just want to see something. That's something to keep in mind, I guess, now. Even if you manually save something. Hold on, let me try something. Continue. Which one will I continue on? I'm not about to find out. Well, gents, that's good.